about something, okay? Because I feel like there's this energy here, okay? Like I feel like, again, some of these people that want you to go back and forth with them or whatever, I point people out for specific reasons, like I said, because most likely these people have something to do with sending in indirect energy or something like this. I feel like whatever this is, people should be able to get in trouble for doing whatever this is. It's just basically, when we're talking about fortune tellers, this is like a basically in this day and age, people are using their gifts in order to steal from people. All right. And that's why somebody is seeking them out to tap into energy or tap you out or something like this. Like I said, pirates and booty. All right. So I don't know. So I was just looking at um, those who go to a fortune teller. Okay. So again, obviously these people must don't have like some type of gifts or intuitive something about their own selves or something like this. So they go to these particular people. Whoever's the most powerful, they make them the supreme. Whoever can teach them how to break into people's jailbreak or hijack into people's minds or Akashic records or whatever like this. Again, if some people are cyborgs or something like this, then this will have to be information, or they will be having to use tools here. All right, so this could be like artillery or something. Like my tools are the Bible. You know what I'm saying? My tool is the Bible, period. That's where it's centered, and that's where the core of it is. Okay, in this story. So like I was saying, I feel like this is a Lord energy, and it's also giving me that Moshe and Moab and Jake energy of making up these rules or something. Like it's basically like them taking people's natural abilities and turning them into a weapon, when again science and tech has enough room for that. It's like that. So science and tech are doing things and building bitches in the workshop in order to do this, or building witches in the workshop in order to do this. But there are some of us that are naturally gifted to be able to do this, okay? And that's what I feel. If they can create something in the likeness of God and have you worship that and give it views and numbers and put it in front of you, and also try to disintegrate or take away the energy of God and try to block those children of God from being able to perform or deliver messages to who they want to without restrictions, you know what I'm saying, then people will be able to see who the real energies are in the first place. All right. So I feel like it's more about blocking algorithms than just, speaking the truth. This is an attack. This is discrimination, and it's an attack on people that I feel have these gifts and they use them for good. Okay. To describe things. So I don't like to talk personally about personal people unless these are people that I know with my gifts, being able to see through them, see right through them. All right. With a clear, crystal clear energy. Okay. Everybody's gifts may not work like that, but these gifts work like that. I have the gift of, and that's why I feel like, again, I think, what is her name? Something Bush was saying something like, oh, don't worry, don't pay attention to the words so much. But no, because I want to make sure that I'm not erroring. And I want to make sure that I'm not coming after anyone that may be doing what they're supposed to be doing. So again, I definitely want to know what it means, because we can spew out things all day, because we do know that words do cast spells. There's nothing we can do about that. We use words. Some people use other kind of, gifts or other type of measures to communicate. But again, most likely, we most people deal with words on a day-to-day basis. You're going to speak words, and then especially in America, it's going to be more than likely in English or some other secondary or first, for immigrants, or whatever, some other kind of language that they speak. It just, well, really, it's just, we're going to be using words, unless everybody just shut up and we just don't talk, and then we see what can happen on the planet, which I doubt is ever going to happen. So again, I was looking at this energy of fortune teller, okay? And I didn't write down the whole thing because I'm in the car and I only had a little scrappy piece of paper or whatever here. All right. But I noticed that when it's saying fortune tellers, because I feel like this has to do with witchcraft to a certain, or bitchcraft to a certain level. All right. So again, for fortune, what fortune means in etymology is the load to carry or carry. Okay. So again, I'm wondering if this has something to do with a license to carry. All right. And also carry, I don't know, this paper got like Kool-Aid or something dripped on it. But I keep on thinking about Carrie's rage, like finding out what's going on or whatever, how all these people have been playing in her face, all her life and doing these things or whatever. And then she just explodes. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's just that kind of energy. Okay. It also gives me Katie Kaboom from Warner Brothers cartoons back in the 90s. Okay. So again, it says a luck or a force in human nature. So these are people that are using their abilities and their intricacies with industries in order to force human, okay, affairs. All right. So these are people that can do things to your mental or with sorcery or witchcraft or something like this in order to be a force. It don't say a force to be reckoned with, but it just says luck or force in the human affairs. So these are people that could be forcing you out of your hometown, forcing you out of your mind, forcing you to comply to things, forcing you to, with certain behavior. Okay. These could be women that get a hold of men, okay, and then force their way into their lives. Hold on. Hold on. Goodness. Uh-oh. This is about to be annoying. There's nowhere to put it. All right, let me see. We'll just make it short. All right. So again, they could be forcing their way into people's lives. Okay, forcing their way into things. Okay. I feel like it's a very forceful energy. It can be powerful. It might even be something that these people like to gloat about or be happy about or whatever. Okay. I still haven't dipped my braids, y'all. Okay. So I keep on having to braid the end, but it's all right. And then we have, let's see, because I can't even really read my handwriting. Okay. It says, whore affair, fortune, say, to bear children, to load and carry. So this is also this energy of karma, okay, or people giving karma. Okay, like I said, this could be also these individuals, because also it keeps saying marry. Okay, so marrying for a fortune. Okay, so these are people that can graft themselves onto your family tree or something like this in order to gain some type of fortunate behavior. I mean, fortunate energy, to have access to you, to have access to, can have a conservatorship or control. This could be another way that they are doing this. Okay, to have children with you, forcing themselves into your bloodline. So some of this is ancient alien akashic energy. Some of this stuff is forces or so-called immaculate conception. All right, amongst many, like there may be, you might have a twin flame, but again, people could try to kill your twin flame or your person that's supposed to be like the person that's with you, or divert them away from you in order for other people to end up taking from your vassal or taking from your wealth, because children are in the sense of wealth. So again, we're talking about gold digger. We're not only talking about men. We're talking about, we have to equate masculine, feminine, androgynous, and transgender. Transgender is more a physical effect on the body that has been changed, to change something, to alter something. Androgynous people are born that way. Like I said, this may be Adamite or pre-Adamite peoples, okay, that were made in a certain light, okay, to carry both. And these are more likely leaders, or supposed to be the 1%. But I guess the 1% is dealing more with, like, again, people who are powerful witches and sorcerers and show off their talents and help these people do whatever they're doing. This is what makes them the supreme. They're not really supreme when it comes to the eyes of God. It's more so in God we trust, the one on that dollar bill. Okay, so again, I don't know. Like I said, but trust in God we trust. That also made me think about God's trust fund. You know what I'm saying? Like they can ask anything in the name of whoever God would be at that time and get riches or something like this. Okay. So again, they try to accumulate owned wealth. Okay. And then it says a goddess, of a goddess or a large estate. Okay. To marry for wealth, a gold digger. All right. So again, like I said, I don't know about nobody else, but maybe I don't gold dig because I feel very abundant. I may not have this in my hand right now, okay? But I know that there's some type of abundance that comes with me. You know, whether this is just, it's in my first part of my life, it could have been just a spiritual aspect or something of ease, or, you know, something about Mother Nature. And now it's about to be where it's going to be a force to be reckoned with, whatever is coming in. Because again, to have someone in that energy and then deplete them, or also stop them from being able to gain some type of, you know, growth, or in finances, or in their finances, or in their business, or whatever you're doing. Say you're somebody that performs something or gives something. But again, like I said, I can take the growth, but I have always said, when I started this journey and I started to dip into and research the tarot community, that I don't like to subscribe to channels as much, because I feel like that's a way of energy vampire. This is not just with the tarot community, anything when it deals with YouTube. I just don't like that energy, okay? Me personally, because I feel like, again, it's attaching. Some people have to worry about that because of who you are. Not to say you're better than anybody, but I'm just saying, that's me giving my power. If I know that I have God or goddess energy, that's like me, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So it's something about that. Even I was just thinking about the setup of like even a concert, being younger. Okay. It's almost like you're under someone. If you go to a concert most of the time, whatever, or something like this, or like, remember in school on a stage or something. Well, yeah, we had some people come to our school for a concert thing, and they were all the way up on the stage, and we were like down on the ground, like on the floor in the gym or whatever. Okay. So again, it made me think about something about going to this last concert, but it's still in this energy of being at that concert, because, and then I thought about it, the way that the stadiums are set up with, you know, the balcony or whatever like this. Okay. Oh, so like with the balcony or the skybox energy. Okay. I was just thinking I need to be up the fuck there. You know what I'm saying? Just my energy, my aura alone. You know what I'm saying? I should be up there. But it's like this energy of like, even though in this stadium though, the person that was doing the show was on the stage, but the stage was at a lower altitude than me. You see what I'm saying? So that's almost like if you think about the opera or anything else, the people that have the spectacles that are sitting up over, you know, it's still places that gesture energy, or whoever's performing the act below them. It places somebody at their feet. Right now, if I would have sat in the bottom now, so that's very fucking considerate of my daughter to upgrade those tickets. So again, there's a whole spiritual energy or essence moving around here, okay? But again, it says goddess, right? So this makes me think about on American Gods, when Wednesday told Shadow Moon, now let's go find our wife, okay? So again, this is my thing here. There's something about the estate that I belong to, which could be the whole motherfucking estate. Okay, why people come into my energy or something like this, and they kind of creep off or creep out. Okay, because I feel like this is the energy. Somebody's bringing all these people into my energy to deplete my abundance, or to complete my deplete my abundant nature. Whatever has to happen has to do with me in this masculine or something like this trust fund, or whatever the fuck this is. Something going on in the background. Like I said, I just get the information or whatever. I don't participate in whatever. Maybe there's a reason why I'm not participating. Okay. Like I said, and then also, like, so that's up for you to discern about if you want to subscribe or not. Now, I may subscribe here and there, all right, to remember, you know, a channel or something like this. But one thing I will not do, and I feel like this at the very beginning, I noticed that readers will be really close into your storyline or something, and then they'll be pissed off. You know what I'm saying? If you, especially like these hawky energies, or Aquarius or Hawk or Hawkins energies or something like this. I felt like they started getting, you know, irritated if you didn't tip them. But that's the thing. I don't think I could ever pay for any type of, and I'm not going to say ever, all right, but I'm just seeing that maybe there's a reason why I felt some kind of way about donating or giving or gifting, because again, that's you paying homage or giving something or some type of access to these people. So paying for this kind of work. And I feel like these workers also might go into your sleep realm, and then they may be able to tap in there in order to get your consent on something that you've never given to them. So that is fucking illegal. That's like robbery in plain sight. All right. So I don't know. Like I said, maybe when you do that shit to somebody else, but when you talking about the fucking tree of life, or you talking about another energy like mine, you know what I'm saying? Just know that the fucking hooks, that the fucking fangs is coming out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be able to suck and suck and suck until I get the truth about what the fuck you've been doing. And it really ain't even gotta be like that, because I don't come at no fucking body. Once you dip your toe the fuck over here, the thing is, I'm able to see you. Now you have opened up. I didn't even know I had this gift until now. All right, that this must be some type of gift. All right, because again, I'm like, it's like a man working by himself or herself. All right, so I feel like, again, once somebody has tiptoed into my energy, or again, that's why I say in the Bible for these people not to touch those energies that, and I mean succubus energies. Now, if these masculine or these people are attached to me, that means they belong to, that means no other bitches coming around talking about, if they my man, it shouldn't be no other female coming around here after the Christ energy talking about that's mine or trying to claim it. That's where you fucked up in the first place. And that's another reason why I can see you. All right. But if so, if these men were to go off and then find wives or something like this of other, but again, that's the sexual immoralities here. Okay. That's the sexual, because then that's letting a door open into the empress, and that's treasonous. That's like fucking high treason, actually. Because now you've let these people that have different morals and conduct and things and code come into this energy of this holy city and then try to make holes in it. You get what I'm saying? It's something about that, okay? So again, if we talking about like a teller, okay? So a fortune is somebody that, you know, tells somebody's fortune. So again, it's about who is the richest, who is this, going into people's Akashic records, looking back at their family line, their blood, their DNA, their family trees and shit like this. They may know more about you than you do. And then a teller is someone who pays or receives monetary money or monetary gain, okay? And they keep accounts, okay? They keep accounts, okay? So again, this is somebody going into somebody else's energy and then telling something about them, and transferring information back and forth or something, right? So again, what I do if somebody's trying to come at me is I don't dabble in people's personal information. What you publicly put in front of me is the only thing that I can see. It's just I can see right through you. So once you open up your mouth and you say words, I can kind of tell what you're saying, especially when it comes to these people that are not on the same level. When it comes to people that are created in the likeness of me, or like me, or we're the same, it's harder for me to do that on them. All right? It's harder for me to see what your real intention. I got to really listen to what you're saying. Because when you first say it 100 times, because I feel some kind of connection to you, I may not get it. But then after a while, I start listening to what the fuck you really saying. And then I get it. Right? But it's almost something being placed over your eye so that you can't see that until these people are done raping, robbing, pillaging, or pirating your energy. All right? Or your whatever they is that they want to get. Okay? So again, let's not get that twisted that females are gold diggers. I feel like my energy has already been dug on by people that are already supposedly, allegedly richer than me. You get what I'm saying? These are people that are probably, that are assumingly are rich or richer than me. When it comes to, but it's saying you think that you're poor, but thou art rich. So again, I may not be talking about in like an abundant nature or in gifts, but finances. They appear to be more financially stable than me. All right. But I wonder how. You see what I'm saying? So this is a long reach out to who already has starseed babies with this energy, because it seems to come back here. Okay. And even though they are raising up some energies higher than some other energies, okay, your spouse may work better for this bad breed of people that are doing these things and using it for bad. All right. And they will lift up that person over you illegally, or doing some fake shit behind the scenes to try to lift up that person above you so that they can continue to play these fucking reindeer games. Okay. But again, there's no energy higher than the Most High, but then you have to fucking know that. I have to know that. So again, whoring after these people, okay? Fortune say, I don't know why I put that. All right, so again, it says in the Bible that, you know, the people that whore after these people, okay, now we know a whore gets paid, all right? So this could be somebody receiving or giving money to whatever these accounts are, okay? And those are the people that God is saying that he's going to turn away from, or a Lord energy is going to turn away from. So again, these other people, they're already dead, because it says, again, a witch cannot live. All right. So these people are already dead. So they're doing what they can to survive possibly here. All right. But also, thou should not suffer a witch. Okay. So if you the empress or something like this, it ain't no way that these witches need to keep their fucking head, their gifts, their skills, nothing. They need to be fucking stripped, period. That's when God will go in and take these things away from. Now, this used to be something that occurred. When somebody was caught doing something wrong, I can see that source was stripped. They would come back and they would be bare, have a bare background, nothing hanging up. This might be somebody that shows a lot of shit in their videos. Again, whatever like this, okay? And again, these might be people, because I don't fuck with that many people. I don't like going into people's house. I don't want nobody coming into my damn house. You know what I'm saying? We can meet at a public place or something like that, all right? So again, it's something about that. Even if you let a man or a woman into your house, even when it comes to the law or these different people that might want to cut a census taker or anybody that you allow into your house, be careful allowing people to cross that threshold into your fucking home. I don't care what they got. And even if they got a warrant, I don't even know. Like I said, where you get it from? Why, motherfucker? I ain't been doing nothing. That's just only if you know that you have not been doing anything. You know, I mean, that might be something to test, you know, to, I don't know. So I guess they can do whatever they want to do or try to break in, but then there'll be consequences to suffer because of that. Because nobody knows if you just got false pretenses to come into somebody's home, all right? Somebody could be telling you to do that anyway, and then somebody can come in your home without you knowing, or while you're asleep or something like this, and drop some shit there, and then give access to them being able to come into your home anytime. So that's why this boo hag and this incubus succubus energy, you know what I'm saying? It is weird. It's kind of strange to even think about, though. Okay, so even when I'm saying this, you know, it make me think about even just people that listen to a lot of music all day long. Now, I have nothing against music, but I'm just wondering, what is that really in these times, in this season? Not forever, but in this season right now. There's something open there. There's something, or it has been, all right? I've participated in listening to music all fucking day and everything like this. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and meditate on that energy for the rest of the day. But again, so again, hopefully, I mean, when I get back home, maybe I can do something in more depth on this, okay? That anybody who is whoring after these people, that means anybody that's paying these people for some type of service. I don't pay for